Welcome back everybody to Slay the Spire. In the previous video we beat the first level playing as a silent. Went pretty okay. We got a decent deck going here. Well, somewhat decent. It could be better. Could be worse too, so I'm not gonna complain. I'm seeing a path here though that has nothing but unknown. Oh my god. Oh my god. This path, if you follow this path, it's enemy, unknown, 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 rest, unknown, unknown, treasure, unknown, merchant, rest, unknown, elite enemy, rest, boss. I'm taking that path. I am taking that path. I don't care if it's a good idea or a bad idea. I'm doing this. We are doing this. I'm going to terrorize you. We are going to... Oh god, okay, adrenaline, let's get some more cards. Leg sweep, there we go, that's what I was hoping for. That will keep me nice and safe. Let's apply some poison to start whittling this guy down. So what these guys do is they steal your gold, and if you don't take them out quickly enough, they will leave with said gold. I don't want that to happen. I'm going to weaken you. I'm going to deflect. I'm going to defend. Bash. Or dash. Bash is a different card. There we go. Alright, this is going okay. We're blocking all the damage that's being thrown at us, so that's good. We just need to take him out, though. Oh, boy. That's a strong attack. That's scary. We could prevent all the damage, but we would be looking at an enemy that is basically impossible to defeat. I'm taking a little bit of damage here in favor of doing more damage. Just because there's basically a timer on this battle. Like, this guy's gonna probably try to run right now. Yep, here you go. These battles are very, very short. I don't think we can even finish him, actually. We only do 1 damage with the poison, and we do... Oh god, why? Let's go for the other one, then. Seeing as there's just literally no way that I can take this guy out. He's just running. This guy's running now. God, I did not get a lot of time for this. I did not make a deck that's really, really good against these guys, sadly. So they just took like 70 of my gold. I didn't get any back. I didn't get any extra gold for beating them, and I didn't get a free card. Basically, I just got mugged hard. Oh, I do get a free card. Alright, at least that's something. Okay. Calculate gamble. Discard your hand, draw that many cards. So basically, it's like drawing a fresh hand for free once. Caltrops. Whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage to the attacker. I like that one a lot because that means that if an enemy attacks you, say, it does a combo of 3 or 4 attacks, he'll take a lot of damage. And then Blade Dance give you 2 free shivs. Not as good. Let's see what we get now. There's gonna have to be some battles in here, though. Before you lies a decorated altar to some ancient entity. We can duplicate a card in our deck. Which one should we duplicate? I'm actually leaning towards something like adrenaline, because that's basically always good. I'm going with that. Seems like a good idea. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to the ancient spirit. To an ancient spirit. I'll gain 100 gold. Absolutely. I could use that. Battle? Yep. Was about time, too. Luckily, it's just one guy. I'm going to use Caltrops immediately, so when he attacks, he'll take damage. Then we're going to outmaneuver him. Gain a bunch of, energy next turn. Let's, you know, whatever, deflect. This thing is all about building up a lot of armor. And his armor is not reduced at the end of his turn. But he's very weak to poison. Adrenaline. Adrenaline. Alright, we're going to use Terror, but that won't do anything because he's got an Artifact which will negate a bunch of debuffs, so do that. Crippling Poison. Alright, so he's weakened at least. Let's do that. So from now on we can poison him. It's just kind of sad that it did cost me all of my, adrenaline. Okay. Deadly Poison. So he's poisoned now, he'll take a lot of damage. I guess I'll just do this. Not a lot of block here, sadly. So he'll do some damage. But he just did 3 damage to himself twice, so that's quite good. We need more poison. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Let's defend, defend, neutralize. So he's gonna die in about, yeah, 2 more turns from the poison. All we gotta do is block everything he throws at me. So survivor, that, and then block, and then block. Hey, that way he does no damage. And he takes a bunch of damage from the poison. So next turn he will be dead, no matter what, so... Let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Boom. We win. I didn't have to play cards, it just feels good to be able to play whatever you want. I'm actually gonna get rid of this elixir, I think. I like the dexterity potions a lot. Alright, here we go. Predator, we've seen that one before. Poison Stab. You do 5 damage, but you also apply 3 poison. So it's like a pretty direct upgrade of just, you know, Strike. I think they're the same card, the same art. Like they took this one and then they added this to it. And then Masterful Stab can only be played if there's no other cards in your hand and you deal 15 damage. This one's good if you have something that will discard a lot of cards, or if you have a lot of energy, which we don't. I'm going with the poison here. Next, please. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you are familiar with. So I know this event. It takes a lot of your health, but you usually get a really good relic out of it. So I'm going to read. The book seems to be about an ancient named Niao. This piques your interest, but you have a general feeling of malaise. The Ancient of Resurrection, Niao, was exiled to the bottom of the spire. You feel compelled to read more, but your body begins to ache. Seeking vengeance, Niao blesses outsiders, using them for his own purposes. You're starting to feel very weak and tired. Those resurrected by Niao remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. As you near the final page, your old wounds begin to reopen. So we can leave. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to obviously take the book. At the end of each turn, you can choose one of 3 random cards to shuffle into your draw pile. That's a really good one. Do I want to rest right now? If I rest up completely. Probably for the best. There might be some more battles ahead. Let's hope that there's not, though, so that we can safely strengthen our cards at the next thing. Venturing through a series of tombs, you are faced with a large sarcophagus studded with gems in the center of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing on the coffin, however. You do notice black fog seeping out from the sides. We're gonna get a relic from this, but there's a 50% chance we get a curse card. I'll take that chance. Hey, we're lucky. Oh my god, a letter opener. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. That's really good because skills are things like block, skill, survivor, skill, outmaneuver, skill, leg sweep, skill. So we got a lot of skills out there. This is good. This is actually going to be very helpful, I think. If we are lucky. Oh boy. Some of these are really good. Deal 5 damage. If the enemy is weak, you gain 1 energy and you draw a card. That's a really good one for our deck. Since we have leg sweep, we have neutralize, so that's actually very good. I'm gonna take that. Probably should have looked at these first. But oh well. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. That's very good against multiple enemies. Let's remove one of our strikes. And then we'll actually take Dagger Spray. Because it's quite good. And let's get a relic. Strawberry. Bunch of extra max HP. I am obviously on board with that. That's very helpful. Scaling the city. Oh god, okay. You notice a wall covered in the writing of ancients. As you try to wrap your head around what the puzzling symbols and glyphs could mean, the writing begins to glow. Suddenly, the message becomes clear. So we can remove a card from our deck, or we can upgrade all of our strikes and defense. I like the sound of that one. I am taking that, yep. So that's 3 extra block on every defend, and 3 extra attack on every strike. So we don't need to get rid of any more of our strikes now. Sadly, the merchant is probably going to be mostly useless. This is a card that I really would like to get. It gives you 1 artifact per battle if you play this. If you can get this early on, you're going to have so many artifacts, it's going to be insane. But we can really only choose one of these two. So draw a card, discard a card, or... I mean, this is for free. This one will cost you one, but it draws a bit more. I'm gonna go with prepared. It's free. Basically, you can just get rid of a card in your hand that you don't want for free. I like that a lot. Let's upgrade one of our cards. Possibly poison. Caltrops is really good too. This one's pretty good. This one's okay. I'm actually leaning towards Caltrops because that gives you 5 damage to every attacker. And if you can get more of these cards going, that becomes really, really good. So I'm taking Caltrops. Okay, we're almost up to the elite. Oh god, why? It would have been so good if there had been no battle before the elite. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to terror the lady because she will heal that guy. We're going to weaken him. Then we can use Heal Hook for free, basically. We only need a bit of block, so this actually will do, although we could use that as well. Let's use Prepared. Okay. Let's just block, and then use Infinite Blade so that we can get some, Oh, we just used the letter opener as well. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay, on your next turn, your attack damage is doubled. Draw a bunch of cards. Whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it to your hand, deal 4 damage. I mean, that's pretty good. Sure. I'm sure that will actually come in quite handy. That's basically free attacks. And you can sort of keep shuffling those into your deck, the copies or whatever. Alright, so we got shivs now, so we're gonna shiv you. I kind of want to leg sweep him to weaken him. And we get enough block to, you know, stay safe. Let's use one Endless Agony. Let's use Strike. And we can deflect. Doesn't really matter. I like Heal Hook a lot. I'm going to try and get another one in there. We still are looking for Caltrops, which should show up very soon. Probably, yeah, next turn. Because we're drawing 5. Okay, so not next turn, but the turn after. Alright, we can use Heal Hook for free. So I will. And we drew Caltrops, which I like. I'm going to shiv you. I'm going to Caltrop. I am going to use Defend to block your attack. And let's poison you, or... maybe just attack, actually. She's so weak that it actually works out. Let's take another Heal Hook. Yep. That's a good card. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright, so she took some damage out of that as well. He'll do 10 damage. Alright, use Heal Hook. Use Adrenaline, maybe? We'll draw a Poison Stab at least. Okay. Basically, I would like to take her out if I could. 6 block. Alright, let's use Dagger Spray. Alright, if we use Poison Stab, she should die. So I'll do that. And then we can just go Defend and Defend. And there we go. I'll take a Deadly Poison. Because we're going to want to poison this guy if we can. Even though he'll kill himself if he keeps attacking me. Alright, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. We need to leg sweep you. Alright, that's more manageable. So, if we use this, we're safe. Actually, we can Heal Hook twice now. Would be stupid not to make use of that. Then let's shiv you, and I guess, you know, it'll do 18 damage, so let's block all of that. I'll take another Deflect. This is going well, and I really like this book. Neil Reese Codex. Look at him. He just did 15 damage to himself by hitting me. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, Heal Hook. Neutralize. We can do 10 damage, and then, yeah, we can finish him. Poison, and he'll kill himself next turn. We're good. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We don't even have to look, because he will die right now. There we go. This is a good battle. Things are starting to get better, thanks to these beautiful new relics that we have. Masterful Stab, Outmaneuver, Skewer. Spend all your energy, deal 7 times that much damage. Could be good. Alright, we'll take it. I feel like it could be good in specific circumstances. Alright, we have 2 slavers to deal with right now. And 1 taskmaster, so we'll terrorize him. We're going to defend, because we're looking at a lot of damage. Let's use adrenaline. Okay, I wish we could have gotten leg sweep, but okay. Let's use outmaneuver. And poison you. Because we're taking a lot of damage here, and we just have to deal with that. I'll take dagger throw. That allows us to discard a card and draw a card and do a bunch of damage. Alright, this is gonna suck though. This is a lot of damage to take. And we are being wounded. Let's see. So deflect's free. I will actually use dagger throw. See, we get a good card. I like leg sweep a lot, so we're gonna get rid of our defend. We're going to leg sweep you. Then we're gonna heel hook you. Then we're going to defend, and we're going to strike you as well. Corpse explosion. Enemy loses all poison, deal damage equal to twice the amount lost to all enemies. This is really good if you have a bunch of poison, which we don't. So I'll take endless agony. Seeing as this battle is probably going to take a bit longer than I'd like it to, I think I'm just going to drink the regen potion to regain some of my health. Alright, let's see. If we use dash, this will almost kill this guy, so dash. So he'll die next turn. Then adrenaline. I'm going to weaken him. I will use caltrops. And let's see. I'll take a little bit of damage, which I don't like. So we're just going to block it. Block it. There we go. Okay, glass knife. Deal 8 damage twice. Its damage is lowered by 2 this combat. Bouncing flask. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. And sucker punch. I'm gonna go with glass knife. I feel like we could use that extra direct damage. Alright, so he's down. And he's like the most dangerous guy anyway. And we're entangled, so there will be no attacks this turn, sadly. That's cool. That's totally cool. Give me a block, please. That's not a block. Oh boy. I would have liked a block. I mean, we got a bit of a block, but it's just not enough. Obtain a random potion. Alright, let's try that. If we can get a free random potion, I would be down for that. Alright, they're hurting themselves a bit, but they're hurting me too, which I don't like. At all. Well, we got dash. So use that, and then poison, defend, defend. We're totally safe, by the way. This guy's gonna kill himself when he attacks. Let's take dagger spray. This guy will kill himself when he attacks me. Bye. Alright, so we need to prolong this for the next turn, though. Or next 2 turns, in fact, because we want to recover as much as we can from our regen potion. So I'm actually going to do nothing here. I'll take a flying knee. We probably won't need it. This guy is bound to kill himself. If we can just poison him this turn, we can finish him. I'll take an alchemize. It's a free potion, dude. Alright, I kind of have to do something here, though. Oh, this sucks. He's gonna do a lot of damage to me. Well, this is gonna suck. He'll survive. We could weaken him, which will reduce the damage we're about to take. I'm actually on board with that. Was that worth it? Maybe. Probably not. That only saved me about 5 damage at the cost of a potion. Could have been better. Okay. Well, at least our health is not that low. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, you draw 3 cards. Piercing Will. All enemies lose 6 strength for 1 turn. Add a random skill to your hand. It will cost you 0. I like that a lot in Slice. I'm going to go with that. Because that's quite good. Is there a card that we desperately want to upgrade? What does Terror do? If I were to upgrade Terror, what would it do? It would be free. That's it. Okay. This would be pretty good. We still have that till, so I think we might actually be okay upgrading. I'm going to upgrade dash. I like the sound of that. Let's face this boss. Let's take him out. Oh god, it's this guy again. The collector. Yeah, he's scary. He's a scary dude. Let's make him vulnerable. Let's, I kind of want to use Caltrop, so I will. And we'll use Adrenaline. Use Crippling Poison. And if we use Adrenaline, yeah, we can get Deadly Poison. I actually like that a lot, so I'm gonna do it. There we go. Don't want to draw the next card, so we'll keep prepared. Do I need an extra terror? I'd rather have Noxious Fumes. At the start of your turn, you apply 2 poison to all enemies. Basically, once you activate this card, you could stack block for the rest of the game, because you will poison everything in your way for all eternity, which is pretty good. Dagger Spray, very, very good right about now. I will use Poison Stab on the leader. And I'm going to use Survivor. But we're about to take some damage, which is not great. I'll take Dodge and Roll. A little bit of block. Basically, we're going to try to take out the leader. I know it's, you know... It's a little... much, maybe, to just go straight for the leader, but... Alright, so heal hook for free. Noxious Fumes will keep me alive. Or actually, no, we'll take out my enemies. I kind of want to build up some block, though, because that's 27 plus another 15. That's 42 damage we're looking at. Like, I feel like we have to leg sweep. Or dash. I guess leg sweep is good. And then, you know, defend. Or we will die. Probably should have used the Dexterity Potion for this. We could use this, actually, right about now. Let's do it. Let's drink all our potions. We're going to use Noxious Fumes after all. We're going to block. See, that's really good. And then we're going to go Noxious Fumes, and we will slowly poison everything to death. I'll take Bane, which is very strong against poisoned enemies. These guys will slowly kill themselves. We'll still take a good amount of damage. It's only 6, actually. It's not too horrible. Alright, so this one will die because of the poison. Let's use... Let's see... Neutralize there. So he will die as well. Then we can use Bane on you, and you're dead. Deadly Poison. We use Distraction to get a free skill. Yeah, I kind of like having free block next turn. I'll take that. And I'll take another Dagger Spray for when more little minions show up. So far, so good. Thing is, I kind of used all... Oh boy. I'm weakened, and I'm vulnerable, and I'm frail. That's... You son of a bitch. I'll get you for this. I'm gonna poison you so badly. Alright, there we go. Footwork. You gain 2 dexterity. That's great. That's another great card that I like a lot. He's starting to take a lot of damage now, but he's gonna summon another minion. Let's use Deflect. Let's use Defend. Let's use Dagger Spray, maybe? It's probably for the best. And then we'll use Survivor. I'll take another Footwork. Actually, doubling Poison would be really, really good against this guy. Because that would go from like 20 to 40. Depending on, you know, when we use it. Alright, so this little guy will die when he attacks me. Which is something to remember. We can just Dagger Spray, make sure he dies. I think that's the best option here. Still want my Catalyst, though. I'll take, Unload. He's gonna summon another little guy, but since it's only one at a time, it's like... It's the hardest at the beginning when he's got 3. He dropped down too much. I'm gonna use Heal Hook for free. I will actually use Footwork, because that's more block for me. So block, block, and we just sort of wait him out here. Distraction's good. He won't get through my my armor. He's gonna summon another little guy, I think. That's sort of his thing. We can use Catalyst now. That's actually really, really good, so I'm gonna throw that at him. Look at that damage that he'll take. We can use Leg Sweep on this little dude. Seems a little bit overkill, though. But, you know, we kind of have to. We'll do it. I'll actually take a corpse explosion right about now. Yep. That is going to be really, really good against this guy, even though he's about to die, so we're good. Look at that poison, though. 47 poison stacked up there. Like, he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. He'll hook for free. I mean, he'll die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Poison stab. Deflect. Crippling poison. 55 poison. I think that's sort of a record for me. But there we go. That is the boss of the second level. As super dead. We got him pretty good. Get a block potion. Oh boy. Okay, so Envenom. Whenever an attack deals unblock damage, you apply 1 poison. That's pretty good. Then there's Unload. 12 damage, discard all non-attacks. And die. You deal 13 damage to all enemies, and you can only use it once. I like this one, though. That one's actually really good. I feel like Envenom's just really, really slow. It's good for those slower battles, but I like die. A lot of direct damage. It's not bad. Okay. So potions always drop after combat. Pretty good. You gain 1 energy at the start of each turn, but all enemies start with +2 strength. That is extremely risky to use, honestly. Then there's a Snecko Eye. You draw 2 additional cards, but you start each combat confused, meaning that whenever you draw a card, its cost is randomized. So all your cards will do that. I'm going to go with the White Beast statue. It's sort of safe. Get a potion after every battle. It's not bad. Anyway, guys, that will be the end of this episode. I hope that you all enjoyed. In the next part, we're going to try and tackle the third land again. I feel like our deck's been getting a lot stronger lately, so we might actually have a pretty decent shot here if we pick the correct path. So we're going to look at that in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate that. And I'll talk to you guys later.